Hi everyone and welcome. My name is Dora and this is my introduction to 26 and 2026. So my plan to pan for this year. For the first time this year I am introducing some other categories other than just makeup. I've still got 18 in here, but there's also going to be some perfumes, a bit of skincare and a bit of body care too. I already filmed my finale for 25 and 2025 and I've decided to bring one makeup product back into this project that I didn't manage to finish. Then there are also two makeup products from 24 and 2024 in here, and I really think with all three of these products I can do it. Hopefully with everything. That's of course the goal. I would like to finish every single item in here, apart from one where I just want to hit pan. You will see. And I've grouped them into categories, so why don't we just get into it? I think I'm going to kick off with perfumes, then move into the makeup, and then finally do skincare and body care. I know it's ambitious, but I would like to finish 2 full-size perfumes this year, but they've already got some use on them, and they're a bit older in my collection. This one is probably, if not the oldest, at least to me. There's one vintage perfume that I have. This is Gucci Rush 2, sadly discontinued. I kind of preferred the red one, Gucci Rush, the original one. That's also been discontinued. That is a favorite scent. But yeah, still love this one. And I think because it's in such a fun packaging and you're really able to see how much I've got in there. So I'm about halfway through, 50 milliliters. So I should have about 25, maybe even a little bit less in here still. I think I can do it. But then there's another full-size perfume with a little less use on it. And this is Dot by Marc Jacobs. And yeah, you can see I am maybe about a third of the way through. But then again, you know, it's a sphere. And there are also 50 milliliters in here. Maybe about 35 still in here. Something like that. I'm going to weigh every single item as well. I don't think I'm going to do progress lines on these. I don't know, I'm sort of precious with my perfumes. I don't want any Sharpie lines, permanent marker going on there, or washi tape or whatnot. Let's do makeup now. So I'm putting in here 3 different types of what I would use as a sort of priming step in my routine. But I can probably get away with using 2 of them, maybe even all 3 of them at the same time if I use one of them as it's intended to be used. I'm going to start with that one to not be confusing. So this is a setting spray, Studio London by Superdrug, Feeling Peachy You Do You Setting Mist. I'm only here, but I would like to finish it, and this is a 100 milliliter bottle. There's a lot in here, probably about 80 I would say is still in here. I use this as a priming spray, that's why. But I could try to use it as a setting mist. Then I've just got a traditional type of regular face primer. This is by Revolution. This is the Ceramide Primer. And this is a 30-gram bottle. And it's got an airless pump, and I am here. So this is where the product stops, and then obviously this will move up. I might do progress lines on this one. I'm not sure. It might come off though in my everyday makeup drawer. Yeah. I'd like to finish this one. This is also a little bit older in my collection. This one I feel like I only bought earlier this year. And then finally, this was in my 24 and 24, still here, and this is the Collection Gorgeous Glow Filter Finish Complexion Boosting Primer and Illuminator. I use this to clean up fallout, but I would like to give it another go in terms of an all-over face primer. It's just very shimmery. I mean, yeah, it's an illuminator, and you can see that here. There is definitely some shimmer in the bottle too. For the progress picture, I'm gonna let this settle a little bit so that I can draw a line and show you. And I only use 1 dab when I'm doing the fallout cleanup type thing, which I did today, for example, with this. If I'm doing a darker look, then I use micellar water. But if it's something a little bit more neutral, or maybe even a pink look, and it doesn't look so out of place if there's a little bit of leftover shadow on my cheeks, then this is really good. So I think that should work with my palette selections as well. Only to a degree actually. I just realized there's a 3rd product from my 24 and 2024 that's still here that I would like to finish this year, well, 26. And that's the Westman Atelier foundation stick Vital Skin Foundation Stick in Atelier 0.5. This is a gimme product, but because I've got some tougher products in here as well, I think it's useful to put some gimme products in here just to stay motivated, and hopefully, you know, I might be able to have some empties at my first update already. So here's all I have left of this. Really not a lot, but I've also not used it all year. Actually, probably in January, February a little bit. But then I stopped, and it's quite light for me. So now's the time to wear this, and then I've got, you'll see, a summer foundation and a more all year round type of thing in here as well. As my summer foundation, this is actually a BB cream, and this is by Sundance, so by DM, a German drugstore, and it's a 50 SPF tinted sun fluid. I bought this in August of this year, and since SPF expires after about 12 months, my goal is to, or my unofficial goal is to have this completed by the beginning of September or end of August when I opened it. So that's my goal with this one. I don't have a lot of use on here, and this is a 50 milliliter bottle. I would imagine I'm at about 40 milliliters left in here, maybe even more than that. But again, I'm going to weigh it, obviously different milliliters, but I think I can do it. And then finally, an older foundation, Lancome Teint Idole Ultra 24 Hour. I've got this one here. I'm gonna probably, you know, okay, you can see where the windowing is, but again, I think for the before the intro shots, I'm gonna try and have this settle. I might actually go ahead and franken this a little bit, make it a little bit lighter, although I might not do that for the intro. I'm not sure yet. I might go straight in with the Westman Atelier come January, but just be mindful, this may get frankened. But regardless, the goal is to finish the entire bottle and move it out of my collection. 2 more base products, and then we're gonna move into cheeks, lips, eyes, all of that. So, okay, I'm bringing this item in. I bought this at the same time as the sun fluid, and this is the Essence Bright Eyes Under Eye Stick in Warm Honey. I don't think that this product is going to last longer than those 12 months. It's starting to go, I think. So I'm going to try and finish it before it goes bad. And yeah, hopefully I can do it. I don't wear it every day, so it's good to have it in this project because it's just not a daily use item. I really have to remind myself to use it. It's helpful if I'm doing like a darker look, or you know, if I feel like I've got a bit of, or purple even, and if I feel like shadow is sort of collecting in the inner corners a little bit, then this is really good to offset that and then wear it under my concealer. Yeah, hopefully I can finish it. Just want to point out, with anything, as I've always done before, if anything goes bad and I have to declutter it throughout the year, I want to replace it. Not necessarily this year with a like-for-like product. So for example, if this were to expire, I don't want to bring in another color corrector because I don't have one. So that makes sense, right? But just to point that out. Next up, I put 1 face powder in here, and this is a loose setting powder by Lottie London, Ready, Set, Go. 5 grams in here. It's definitely had some use already. The packaging has started to crack as well. It's not coming out or anything. I think I should be able to finish that this year. Yeah, I think I did 2 face powders this year. Well, I keep saying this year, you know what I mean. I'm only putting 1 in here because I know I'll be working quite a bit on franken face powders from eyeshadows and whatnot. Cheek products. So I'm putting 2 blushes in here, 2 cream blushes actually, and I know that's a tall order. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to finish both of them, but I really want to put both of them in here because I've not really worked on them at all this year. Just more towards the, maybe a little bit at the beginning of the year, and then again a little bit towards the end of the year, just for smaller usage goals, because I just really like both of these products, and cream makeup just goes off faster, and these are my only 2 cream blushes that I've got. So I really just want to make a good dedicated effort to try and complete at least one of them, hopefully 2, but we'll see. I'm going to start with the older one. This is H&M Do It All Stick in Rose Coral. This is for lips and cheeks, but I don't have any intention of wearing this on my lips. I think it's just too old for that. This product has now been discontinued, and I remember months and years before talking to you about this product that I really, really love it and telling you, oh, but it's still in store. So I wasn't worried because I knew I was able to get a backup, but because I'm on a no-buy for blushes, that ship has sailed and I think I'm okay with it. But now I would just like to use this one up. And here's my other cream blush, and this is made by Mitchell, the blush or liquid blush, and this is in Posy Rosy. I feel like I'm always saying Rosy Posy, Posy Rosy. Yeah, and here it is. I really enjoy this one. I've had it in Clue, Dick of Panning possibly as well, just for a small usage go, and I really enjoy this. It's so, so nice. Here are these two. They're kind of similar, but the H&M Do It All stick is definitely more coral. And then Posy Rosy, very pink. It's got a bit of sparkle, and let me show you the blendability. Here and here. Really beautiful products. Yeah, I'm so happy with them. Oh, that's interesting to see how much more orange this looks compared to the made by Mitchell, because in my head it's always like a really pink one. Okay. Very excited to be working on both of them this year, and I may initially prioritize the H&M because it's older and then move on to this one, but also because they are different, I'm probably going to try and have both of them in my everyday makeup drawer throughout the entire year, or you know, however long it takes until they're done, just so I can choose what looks better depending on my outfit and eye look. I'm rolling in 4 eye products into this project, and I'm going to start with my eyeshadow pens here. These are the last 2. No, I've got 1 more. Okay, I'm down to 3. If you know, you know. And this is the one product I'm rolling over from 25 and 25. And it's my e.l.f. No But Shadow Stick in Perfect Pearl. If I were to use this every single day, I think I can have it out in 2 months. But realistically, that's not going to happen, because I would like to split my time between this one and the other one that I can't wait to wear again. I think I had 5 cream eyeshadows in my 25 pan to pan, and I managed to get through 4 of them. And because of that, I wasn't working on my back stock, so to speak. So that's why I'm so excited that my favorite eyeshadow stick is rolling into this project, and I'm therefore officially allowed to wear it. And this is the Kiko Milano long-lasting eyeshadow stick in 11, and it's lilac. I'm going to give you a swatch, obviously also of the Perfect Pearl by e.l.f. And here it is. It's so beautiful, and you don't have to wear a purple eye look on top of it. I've teamed this with a warm terracotta type of look. Looks really nice. I've teamed this with neutrals, sometimes blue even, just to sort of change the color a little bit. It's really, really a lot more versatile than you might think initially, and I love it so, so much. I panned one of these in a very similar color in 58. Absolutely loved it. So yeah, very excited to be working on this. And let's do a swatch of the Perfect Pearl e.l.f. No But Shadow Stick just next to it. And here it is. And I'm wearing this one under my eye look today, actually. And in case you're curious, this is the Franken, my last shadow in my Pan That palette that I re-frankened. Yeah, that's what I've got all over my lids today. I'm also rolling in 1 eye pencil, and this is by Trended Up 2-in-1 Line and Define Gel Kajal Eyeliner Waterproof. And this is in the shade 050. It's slightly purple, so it's not that much considering I only bought it in August, and I can't say I've been prioritizing other eye pencils. So there's not that much in there, to be fair. So I'm pretty confident I can do it. And here is that. So it's kind of, yeah, very similar to the color that you're seeing on the pen here. Maybe it's slightly more brown than the plastic color here, but that could be the lighting as well. Final eye product. This one is a little bit mad, but I just really want to use this palette. I'm rolling in eyeshadow. I never do this, but I would really, really like to work on this little quint here by YSL. So here's what this one looks like. 5 pans, and my goal is to hit pan in all 5 of these shadows. I think I can do it. I've got obviously a pan that palette and a BYOP, etc, etc, but it's neutral, so I think I can really easily pair it with just about any eye look that I'm doing. And another thing is, apart from the fact that I've barely used this palette, even though I've had it for at least 2 years, these pans are plastic, not metal, and therefore I just think at some point, and a lot of the times, and I think that, you know, that's the reason for an expiration date, not necessarily only the ingredients, it's often also the plastic that they're being put in that then would start to go into the product. And what a shame it would be to just have the plastic of the pan contaminate the shadows in the long run. If I'm thinking, oh, let's do with this YSL quint what I've been doing with my Sizzly bronzer duo, and I have it for over a decade and I still want to use it. So therefore I just want to, you know, show it some love, give it some use, at least hit pan in all of the 5 shadows. I'm also rolling in 4 lip products. I'm going to start with the less exciting one. This is a lip balm by Nades Herbal and Lemongrass, and it's clean and natural and it's barely been used. And this is where I am with this product when it's rolled down all the way, so you can see there's not a lot missing from the top. So I'm not gonna, shall I? Yeah, I'll do it probably for the cutaway shots so you can see it rolled up all the way. It's just, you know, a regular 4-gram lip balm type of thing. And because it's clean, I think it would make sense to try and use this up ASAP, or, you know, at least in 26. And I think I can do it. I do wear lip balms every day and I reapply them often on top of an existing lip color. Once it starts to wear down a little bit, I just put lip balm on top and sort of mix it together and revive it that way. So even though some people wouldn't class this as a makeup product, I still do, and they count in my inventory as such. So yeah, 1 lip product, that's out of the way. But I've got 3 more. This is a return product from 24 and 24, and it's the Revolution Velvet Kiss Lip Crayon in Decadence. I'm wearing this today, although I have deepened it up a little bit with the L'Oreal Blake's Pure Red Colour Riche. Here's how much I have left of it, and here's a swatch of it. So it's brighter without the Colour Riche on top. But I think it would be really cool for spring, summer, and maybe with more, a deeper, slightly deeper red for the cooler months like now. If I roll it all the way down, I am here. Yeah. I hope I can do it. I think so. I'm really getting into red lips. And then I'm also rolling into lip liners. So the Revolution is obviously a lip crayon, so it's thicker, but I can line and fill in with it. With these ones less so, but I enjoy them a lot. And I'm already using them quite regularly right now, so I think it's a good idea to have them as empties to be able to work through them. This one is by Catrice, Plumping Lip Liner and Maxi Lip in the shade Queen Vibes. I have been wearing this really regularly. It's another product I got in August, so there's not an awful lot left here, and I think this could be like quite a fun and easy product to roll out. Let me give you a swatch. Really nice neutral, quite a lot deeper than I had planned for it to be, and quite cool tone, but I like it. Yeah. And then also a red lip liner, and this is a declutter I took on, so I have no idea how old this is, and I think it would be satisfying to finish it. This is by Manhattan, and it's the Extreme Last Lip Liner. I don't know in what shade, but it's just a sort of standard red, you know. So this is the slowest to roll up ever. Here we are. So this is what I have left. I guess I could wear it in conjunction with the Decadence Revolution, or with my other 2, you know, red lipsticks I've still got in my collection. The L'Oreal, I've already mentioned to you, here it is. Or I've got an MUA creamy matte lipstick in raspberry as well, and that works really well with this one too. But let's move on to skincare and body care, etc. I'm going to start with the body care stuff first, and this one, oh, if you're not new here, you've seen this product many times. I would like to finish it again, and I think I can do it this year. I'm going to really try it because I've got 2 backups of this product, and I'm not ready to just recycle them. This is Sunkissed Bronze Professional Moisturizer Spray Tan. Yeah, I've got some use on this bottle, but it's definitely not done yet. There's a lot still in here. I have been wearing a after sun cream lately that I'm trying to pan as part of my No Buy Project pan. So, and I noticed that there are some tanning properties in that product, because you can tell how it, when it collects on the side of the jar, you can see the color change, and it smells of fake tan as well. So I'm wondering whether I could maybe concoct my own after sun cream. Even, I can use it in winter, whenever, it doesn't matter. Just by putting a little bit of this into a regular body lotion and see if that might help me to use it up faster. That's a plan. I shall report back on how that's all going. This one I'm rolling in as well. I think I've only used this once, and I'm just sort of not getting the product yet. And this is by Rituals, the Ritual of Mare Energize Your Soul Reviving Hand Scrub. Or maybe I could use it as a foot scrub. I'm just not sure I fancy a hand scrub. But I've got this product, and what a pity it would be to have it go to waste. So it's just another dust collector in my collection, and it needs to roll out this year. And then I've also got a hand cream here by Oliver Bonas, Pomelo and Basil, and it's so lovely. I put it on my hands earlier. It smells really nice, and I think it could be another satisfying one to see in terms of progress, because it's a metal packaging, and therefore we will be able to see the product go down. Yeah. And I can maybe even start to roll it up, which is what I would ordinarily be doing. 75 milliliters in here, but I've already started using it, as you can tell. But again, it was in my backup stock, so I've been ignoring it for the longest time now, and I think it would be a pity for this one to go bad before I can get to it. So rolling this one in too, and I do like hand cream. I tend to apply hand cream after every time I wash my hands. I just have dry skin. It doesn't feel comfortable when I don't do it. It's a tactile thing as well. I can't touch fabric with dry hands. It really gives me the heebie-jeebies. If you're like that, let me know, or maybe I'm just the only weirdo here. That's possible. Final 3 products, and these are all for the face. I really like this one. This is an indie product from an indie skincare brand, Otama Kirkpina. It's a Turkish brand, and this is Bed and Breakfast. I'm really sorry I can't read that. If you can speak Turkish or read it, then please let me know what it means. I got it from my friend who's friends with the owner and creator of this brand. And this is just such a beautiful, did I say SPF 50 already? Like a sun fluid as well, and you can see that shimmer there, and it's cool tone, and it gives you that glow. It's super nice. Really nice on its own, but also really nice under a little bit of light foundation. It's a clean brand. This expires in May 26, so I would like to get to it before it expires. I've already got some use on there, and you can see where it settles here. So I'm about here, a bit over halfway, and how many milliliters are in here? 20. And then I've got this item here by Avon, and it's the Collagen Intense Radiance Activator Serum. I have never used this, and there are 30 milliliters in here. I'm excited to use this. If you've used this product before, let me know how you got on with it. Maybe you've got any hints, tips, tricks about how you've been combining it. So this is toning and exfoliating for morning and evening after cleansing. I think I'm going to start off in a really chill way and maybe start to use this once a week, and then maybe up my usage. I do have very sensitive skin, so I have to be a bit careful. Final product, maybe a bit of a gimme, but bear in mind I've had this in my collection for 2 years now, and this is by Babor. the Active Night Ampoule Serum Concentrates, and there are 7 in here. Let me just open them. So here they are, all still sealed, and there's obviously one cap here, so you can, I'm guessing one ampoule is not one application. Yeah. Oh, well, it's from Germany. I know how to pronounce German stuff. Made in Germany, Dr. Barbour. Definitely more of a gimme product, but also, again, it needs to be in a project for me to use it, otherwise I just ignore it. These are all of my items. The goal is to have all of them complete, obviously. Let's see how many of them I can finish in 2026. Let me know in the comments if you're doing a plan to pan. Have you got 26 items as well? What have you put in there? Or maybe you want to give me some encouragement and cheer me on for especially those tougher products that I've put in here. Any ideas of how I can multitask them? Let me know. You guys are brilliant. You always have such good hacks and ideas, and I love you for it. Thank you so much for being here and for supporting me. I hope you will consider subscribing if you haven't done so already. And I also hope you have a lovely, lovely rest of your day or night, wherever you are. And I'm sending you so much love. Take care. Bye.